milk. Yeet. Hey Greco, I'm just setting up, dude. I gotta just sort out the streaming bits and bobs. I'll be right back. Won't be long. Yeah, Greco, I need to log into Warhammer as well. My Warhammer. Am I logged in? No, I'm not. Okay. But let's do this first. Yeet. Yeah, sorry, dude. I'm not totally set up at all. It's been a bit lumpy. This is third live stream back. A little bit logistically lumpy, shall we say? Okay, that's fine. Let's use one of my emergency thumbnails. You. Do you believe that one is one of my emergency ones? You. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's log in here. God damn it, man. Oh, I don't think. I don't think. I don't think that works. Hang on. Let me see if I can help you out with that. Why? Sorry for the delay. I had an idea. Come on, just send me my. Okay, I'll have to wait for that to come through. Yet another password change. Oh, it's already let me reset it now. Okay, fantastic. Sorry for the delay. I do apologise. I am floundering. Okay, so if it's the same, then why did it not let me? Okay. Ah, man. I'm sucking right now at this. I should be sitting down and painting. Yeah, I want to tell you all about it, Grex. I want to tell you all about the progress. I just need to log into this. Let me just... Come on, for the love of God, let me log in. Am I logged in? There we go. Good. Right. Can I... So am I logged in? Am I logged into the shop? Simple question. Am I logged in? I'm logged in. Vouchers. Not redeem a voucher. Give a voucher. Gifts. Virtual gift voucher. Bingo. Customize. Email address, message, recipient name. Okay, it is totally possible. Good. Right, I can sit down now. Perfect. We're in business. I've got my coffee. I don't have my wet palette. Okay. Don't worry about missing streams, Grex. Art of the possible, dude. You know, sometimes you make them, sometimes you don't. Don't you sweat that at all. Sure, it'll be fine. Right, we are finally ready. That took a while. Okay, that was janky. I don't have a stove. So Grex, yeah, I'm not so set up. This is my first daytime stream back. Wife took the kids to a friend's house, so I've had the morning off. So I've worked out, and now I'm sitting here doing some painting during the day, which is nice. Don't read your password out loud. Security conscious too. Right, yeah, here we are. So let's blue tack over the views and the likes and all that jazz. I will say this: I've been thinking about some plans. I've been chatting with Venno, who has kindly volunteered as guinea pig number 1. I still need him as a guinea pig, but I'm moving forward the date. Right, that's blue tacked. Good. There we go. Now we're sitting down. So, Grecos. First things first, dude. Right. So if we take terms out of the family unit, like as a family, the kids had a blast over Christmas. Wife got to see her parents, which was fantastic. Christmas was really good. It was really, really busy. There was a lot of parenting, a lot of that. I didn't drink a drop over Christmas or New Year's because there was just a lot of parenting, and I can't. First of all, I don't want to drink around the kids because I think it might be quite scary for them. Like, why is Dad acting so silly? And also, I can't look after kids on a hangover. I can't do it. So I didn't drink a drop, right? But for me personally, Greco, thank you so much, because I ordered the box before Christmas, and me looking forward to that kind of made my Christmas personally for me, which is really nice. So it's been delayed because of the Christmas period, and it's coming from a different country. But I have managed to get a box. But not only that, I managed to get a bargain. So yeah, thanks, Greco. Like, absolutely, absolutely bloody amazing of you, frankly. Easily the nicest thing someone's done for me in years. Certainly someone who I've never met has done for me. It's, thank you, you son of a bitch. You kind son of a bitch. But I'm going to pass it on. I've got a plan as well. You've not only inspired me, you haven't inspired me at all. That was a lie. I was going to do it regardless. Hang on, let me just put a film on. Let's have a look. Beep boop. What about? I need a good background film, something that's not going to
catch my attention too much. Avocado! Happy New Year, you son of a bitch! Why do I call people? Why is it that I call people son of a bitch? I don't know why. People I like, I call that. The more I insult you, the more I tend to like you. I don't know what that is. It's not a good way to make friends, that's for sure. I gotta try and stop pulling that shit. Check me out, effing and jeffing like I'm some cool kid. I don't know. Just literally anything at this point. Beep, 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 beep. I need some generic, slightly boring action. That's what I need. Nothing. Total Recall. Get in. Yeah, I'll watch that. See you at the party, Richter. That's fine. I'll totally watch that. Here we go. Am I American in the making? I'd like to go to America, but I'm kind of scared of America. I've been invited to go to Phoenix, Arizona, but I need to. I don't think I want to go to. I don't want to go like New York. I don't want to go New York. Where I want to go like wherever, like, not to put too fine a point on it, where it's very Christian, because I feel like I'm kind of leaning back towards Christianity in a way. It sounds weird, I know. Well, not necessarily, but I don't truck with the Jesus and resurrection stuff. But as far as like a governing set of principles or guidelines that you can follow to be a nice person, I think we can do with some of that, frankly. Man, guys, if you haven't heard the intro music to Total Recall, you whack that on and you'll be like, you know what? I feel like I need to get up and do something. Do some tidying or make some progress on something. It's an amazing tune. Amazing intro music. Right, I'm going to start painting and I can continue the story for Greco's. So, Grex, yeah, the box set has not arrived, but I've got one. It's €200 new for the box, but I got it. Yeah, exactly, Avocado. It's great cleaning music, without a doubt. So, shy. I just, you know when you get hit by sticky keys? Nah, stop pressing sticky keys. Stop beeping at me. Chill out. So I got the box for 127, which is a bargain, but I had to spend 200 because I got the Crux Terminatus and the Mechanicum Combat Patrol box, essentially, for 200, which I thought was an absolute bargain. The only issue is that it's been very slow in getting here, but it will get here. So I thought that was pretty amazing. Thank you very much, Grex. Oh, guys, also, when we hit 10 people watching, let me know, because I'm giving away a €10 Warhammer Games Workshop voucher. All right? So, yeah, when we hit 10, we'll do that. And it's got a little mini game to get you on the draw. That I've already figured out a way for you to cheese to get yourself into the draw as well. Which I can explain if people are interested. You let me know. But yeah, 10 people watching, we'll do that. I'll give away 10. I got $10. By $10. I always refer to all money as bucks. But yeah, $10, €10, give it away in the form of a Warhammer voucher. Isn't that nice? I'm taking Greco's lead. Let's pass the nice around. Pass the nice around! You there, pedestrian! Pass the nice around! Right, I don't know why. I'm clearly in a good mood. I'm clearly in a very, very good mood. Grex, well, I mean, it's not as easy as that. I'm not just going to pick you. You have to... Oh, well, okay, so this is quite handy because you see that little crown and the number one, the little number one that you've chatted most. That's how I think we're going to make the mini game to get people to play. So basically, once we get 10, you're in... Oh, sorry, Arnold's just broke his mask on Mars. You know, everyone knows that scene. So yeah, it's not a... Yeah, so, sorry, I totally got sidetracked by Arnold. the magnificent man that he is. So the number 1 crown is how you get into the draw, right? So you got to get yourself into top commenter position. So when we hit 10, that unlocks, and then everyone who gets the crown is in on the draw. Now, the way to cheese that system is to just, put on, like, say, GBT, give me 10 questions to ask, and then you can just Control-C, Control-V, or you can do speech-to-text in your browser, and you can just say what you want to type, and then Control-C, Control-V, and then you can put in lots of messages. So if someone gets a voucher, we get to have some fun with the chat thing, and also, create a camp. Hello, are you listening? It drives comments on the channel. So, what is it? Quid pro quo? Quid pro quo? Is that a shite idea or is that a good idea? I kind of just thought of it today. Is it good or is it shite? You tell me. I thought I quite liked it. Because you can just control paste your chats. You don't have to constantly be typing throughout the live stream, and you only have to get to the top spot once to get into the draw. And then that will, if you really want the voucher, you'll do some copy pasting. Is that silly? You tell me, guys. Ah, man, daytime stream. First daytime stream in 2026. But not the first stream of the year. One of my New Year's resolutions is 1,000 hours of painting / streaming. Greg, I'm totally open to suggestions, Grex. I'm totally open to suggestions. So my New Year's resolution is 1,000 hours. And so far this year, we're now down to 991. Well, spam copy paste. I mean, YouTube won't let you spam. You have to get a little bit creative. Like, the messages will have to be in some way not just spam, because YouTube won't let you put them up, because it will be like, hey, you're spamming. So I don't know. I'm open to discussion and feedback, because not every one of my ideas is good. Thanks. It will look like this when it's done. This is the first one we got done. First model of 2026. He's going to look like this. So I think that's all right. Yeah, this was. I decided these were going to be red butchers, but I just picked up whatever color I found first and thought, you know what, screw it, let's try something new. Just because I wanted to start painting and I couldn't find. Didn't want to find the bits, so. But yeah, so we're just going to do these. We're going to go with the same plan, which is like get one up to speed, do a little bit on everything. Yeah, Grex, I got Death Guard. I was talking Death Guard just yesterday. Have I shown you my Death Guard, Greco? Have you seen them? Let's clean up that bit of... I do have a couple of Death Guard. Death Guard are going to be my first tank and vehicle back into doing vehicles and tanks after God knows how many years. Will be Death Guard vehicles. I've got to do some green stuff. So I could potentially do green stuff work in a live stream with Old One Eye and the two vehicles. What would I say I've spent on Warhammer this year so far? I have spent 0 on Warhammer this year so far. I have spent nothing at all on Warhammer this year, and the plan is to not spend anything on Warhammer unless financial circumstances change. I am going to buy vouchers to give away. I am going to do that, but as far as anything for myself, man, I walked into it, didn't I? I answered honestly. That's because I've been living in Finland. I'm too Finnish now. I just matter-of-factly answered it. Oop. But yeah, my first spend I want to do actually isn't actually Warhammer. Do you remember Francois? He was mentioning about goblin stamping plates. Well, look them up, guys, because if they do even half of what they say, then They look amazing. So I'm going to save up for the ultimate set. There's a starter set, but I figured I'm not one for the basic. I like the ultimate sets, so I'm going to get that first, I think. Have you seen them? Have you looked up? Yeah, Grex, have you seen those goblin things? They look amazing, and it totally opens up. Discord, let me see. I can see Discord, yeah? What have you posted? I see the Terminators from yesterday's stream. Was it an older thing? Oh, that's not the Goblin stamps. That's some third party one. But it's the same device, yeah. Oh, there we go, there's a post. Yeah, I see you tagging me on Discord. If I look over my shoulder, I can see the screen, but I'm not seeing... Do you mean the spider web? The spider web and whatever the other one was? Is that what you mean? Because we talked about those yesterday. But they are not goblins. They are, yeah, they're Temus. Be of a lifetime, Rico. I didn't say Saturn, I said Mars. No, they actually look a little bit worse. If you go to the website, you'll see a little video of them. And my immediate thought was Bretonnian starter set, because you get some men at arms and the knights, and also the reason Francois mentioned it is because they've got salamander skulls, so they could go on my salamander revamped Terminators. Because I don't want to use transfers, so this goblin thing looks like it's a potential game changer, you know? Much like Wet Palette and Vortex Mixer, potentially, yeah, a game changer. Let's see if I can just get in there and get that gold. That'll do. Now, I'm getting a little bit off track with where I should be at with these. Well, so I couldn't stream over the Christmas and New Year's, but what I could do is assemble. So the stamps have a mixture of sci-fi and fantasy stuff, but what I did was I have assembled my Orc Boys regiment, which is 28 or 38 orcs. I can't remember which one it was, I forgot. And I've got the armoured orcs. I've got, like, I think it's 10 or 12 of those assembled and based. So, but the thing is now, we've hit the -10s temperature-wise, so spraying base coating models might be a bit difficult because of the weather now. But yeah, so yeah, we're talking fantasy, we're talking old world. I found out as well, I was looking up giants for old world. Now, I don't like the old Warhammer giants, but I found out that you can get a Sons of Bahamut giant on a Warhammer base, 100mm by 150mm base, and it can be used as rules as a Bone Crusher giant. So I was like, oh, that's amazing. So you can actually have a Sons of Bahamut massive giant in your Ogre or Chaos or Goblin army. So I thought that was pretty amazing. Nice little thing I discovered. Nice little tip that. Okay, done. Let's finish off this leg. I didn't say Saturn, I said Mars. I was looking at Skaven, and the Age of Sigmar Skaven, they look a little bit too dynamically posed to fit on old world bases. I was looking at the clan rats. They're a little bit too dynamic. But the Nurgle demons, they were old enough to be. They will fit on the 25mm bases. Or is it 30s? I forget. I think it's 25s. But yeah, so
If we're talking old world Nurgle, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't checked them, frankly. But the Skaven, I don't think will work. Did we get 10 people watching, guys? Can someone let me know if and when that happens? I want to, but if I can't get them into regiments, what I like about Skaven is I like you can have slaves. So slave regiments, 4 right now. Thanks, Grex. Ah, look, I've totally missed one here. Well, we can just cheese that. No one will know. I'll just gold it. I won't even bother inking it. I'll just gold it and silver it. You won't notice that if I just do. Ooh, a Razorback in Terminator. So I've got a bit of a soft spot for Razorbacks. I like them. What Terminator squad did you get, Grex? Was it Assault Terminators? Good choice if it was. Is it the generic Termies, or Deathwing Knights, or Space Wolves ones, or Chaosy ones? I reckon you would have said Chaos if it was Chaos Termies. Oh, that smells like photos to me. Ah, yeah, that was another thing as well, guys. We should track down another streamer and sit in their stream as well and watch them paint as well. Maybe we can earn a few tips that way. So it's like kind of like an unofficial snooping collab. Oh, basic Terminator squad. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're gonna go assault cannon or flamer out of interest? Okay, that one's golded. Perfect. We've got a little extra gold, so we might as well crack on to the next one. So let's Let's re-gold this guy. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like Assault Cannon's like the classic. Although Flamer for Space Hulk is kind of more classic. Oh, I don't know about that, actually. I'm not sure I agree with that. I don't think Terminators ever were able to fit in Razorbacks. What weapon are you putting on the Razorback out of interest? Yeah, Razorbacks and Whirlwinds I've got a soft spot for. I like those. No, me neither. Oh, you can't remember what you're going to put on? Ooh, that's interesting. So, I would be very interested in seeing the progress of that and how you go about picking the colours for your Dark Angels, both Deathwing and the regulars. Because I've got some Dark Angels that I need to do, will want to do, but I'm totally stumped on the colours. So I would very much like to see the progress or hear about the progress. Yeah, but what green? I've learned quite quickly that Caliban green is a base. It says so on the bottle it's base, but it is. It says on the bottle it is a base, but it is a base. Well, hang on, let me read that again. I've learned quite quickly that Caliban green is a base. It says on the bottle it's a base, but it is a base. Putting it on anything but black is dumb. Okay, noted. Hey, KS! Impromptu daytime live stream. I've got until the Munchkins get back, so I thought I'd come on, make some progress. KS is new, Grex. He joined us, he's been joining us since the start of this year, so he's been here for the three previous live streams now. Excuse me. And Grex has been around since, well, almost the beginning of the mid. I make it sound like it's a long time, but it was only mid-October last year. But yeah, Grex has been around for a while. Free. I think this is number 4, right? Is this number 3 or number 4? Number 3. We are on 994 hours, so I've done 6. So that would be. Oh, I've lost track already. Good job counting table.
I don't even know how many live streams I've bloody done. Well, that's a nice place to be, I feel. It means I'm doing a lot of them. How many views? How many viewers? Grex or anyone? Can someone tell me how many people are watching? I refuse to check because of the blue tack. We need 10. We get 10. I'm giving away a voucher. I also still need my guinea pigs for a new task. So, KS, remember your guinea pig number 2. I've decided to push forward the date. I discovered that I can log into my Warhammer and gift a voucher from there. Because then I can keep track of who I've gifted them. Do 50 push-ups. I've already worked out today. I've already exercised today. I'm done for today, exercise-wise. Plus, I couldn't do 50 push-ups even if I tried. Maybe 50 push-ups in a day. Oh, no. No sympathy coming my way. He doesn't care. Maybe I could just lie. Maybe I could lie and convince him. Yeah, excellent. 49, 50. There we go. I've done 50 push-ups. That sure wasn't a lie. You can tell me how many people watching now. That is truth. I did 50. You heard it. Where are we? In here. I had one of the... What's a Prevlivs? So I'm not even the first person you've told to do push-ups. Ah, man. I don't feel like a pretty princess at all. You haven't made me feel special. You've just made me feel like... I ain't doing no push-ups for you. What am I? I just did 50. You should have challenged me to eat 50 pies. That's one I'd be better at doing. That's got a little bit. You can tell whoever made these didn't clean them up. Maybe I even made these ones. 5 of them I did, but I could have swore I cleaned these bits off. Ah, Greg's. You've given away what country you're from. Greg's. I'm glad they don't have Greg's here. Otherwise, I'd be massive. I love pastry. The 2001 profile pic? Ah, conversation that I am not. I'm just going to sit back and listen to what's going on now. Right, this is the last of the gold. Yay! Ah, UFC. Ultra fat chappies. Pretty sure that's what it means. I made myself laugh with that one. Shitty jokes. I love them. What are we on now? We are on... Well, maybe I should do... Yeah, I'll do the eyes. A little teeny tiny bit of orange. Where is that? There's the ink, but it wasn't just the ink. Ah, there we go. Fire Dragon Bright.
So believe it or not, these were... That's way too much paint on there for this. I just need a teeny tiny smidge. The ink will fix that. I would have been better off going white than the orange, but I say we give it a go. Oh no, maybe we will be alright actually. That's gone on quite nicely. Yeah, the inks will fix that up. Right, let's do the browns. Not Skag Brown, I need my, what is it, Mornfang? Yeah, Mornfang. That's what we need. Now, I missed a skull on the other one's belt as well, so I should do that one whilst I'm at it. Oh wait, I've already done the browns though. They need to be inked, so I only need a tiny bit. Hey, stop motion. That's another person. Are we on 10? Come on, we gotta get to 10. Trying to give away some friggin' prizes, man. I never did get a count. I'm just going to say count, and then people can decide. I didn't say give me a count, and I'll do friggin' challenges. Just give me a count. Give me a count. Come on. Ah, stop motion. And so, oh, okay, buddy. Stop motion. Let's see if my memory's working. You're talking about the friggin'. I know what it is. Don't. Vampire counts. Vampire counts. We're on 8. 2 more. That's not too shabby, is it? I'm going to orange these eyes as well. But notice the skull here. I noticed I missed it, so I'm just going to brown that, and then I can ink those browns as well. Yeah. How many did you have left? 2 or 8? So basically not many. So you've been busy over Christmas painting. I didn't get to paint a single thing. Basically, it was that Beast Man we did on live stream, and then nothing until this Terminator, which was 2 days ago. Thanks, Zerok. So I didn't get to paint anything. I did, however, get an absolute shed load of assembling done. I finally got over my assembling hump. Right, so let's grab out the ink we're using for these skulls and furs, which is Grime Wash from Game Master. It's not too shabby. We're on 11. Whoop, whoop. Okay, right, so we've got 11 people, right? Here's how it works. I'm giving away €10 Warhammer voucher. Unfortunately, I will need your email address and your full name to gift you the voucher. It's not a scam. It is legit. It's just that's what they need in order for me to send you this virtual voucher. It's going to be €10. To get into the draw, you have to get to the number 1 spot with the crown. So currently, the only person playing with 100% chance of success is Greco. But it's now open, and we'll give it away at the end. But that's how you do it. So, like, for example, KS is on crown 2. If he can somehow find a way around not spamming the chat, you can, copy paste, control paste, say ChatGPT, give me 10 questions, copy paste. That's a lot easier. You can cheese the system. You can do speech to text in your browser, and you can just say what you want to type, and then control C, control V, that sucker. Get yourself in the draw. That's how it works. We're going with €10. I've got €26 in my account, so we can do 10. Let's go. Let's just call it 10 world generic monetary units. It'll be 10 of something. I'm sure Warhammer will do the conversions, but there's 10 money currency units available to take the edge off of your Warhammer purchase. So there you go. We'll do 1. If we get up to 20, people watching, I'll do 2. Jesus. Zimbabwe dollars. Why didn't I think about that? I should have done Zimbabwe dollars. But yeah, if we get 20, I'll do 2. Why not? Screw it. Let's have some fun. I'll do 2 if we get 20. Done deal. Little bit of excitement in the stream. Why not? So I like this grime wash. I think it works really well on the browns. I'll show you now. It's legit though. I legit will give away €10. Legits. Yep, but currently Greg wins. pretty good draw, frankly. 100% success rate, 100% chance of winning. Also, if someone does get into #1 spot, can you guys collectively let me know so that I don't miss it? What I would hate is for someone to make the effort of typing and then get missed out on the draw. I wouldn't like that. We'll see. Let's give it a test. Did I get the something by any chance? Greco, my eyesight isn't that good to read across the room. What are you saying about in Discord? 1 week, 1 spearhead, yeah. Okay, that one done, that one done. That ink actually goes quite far. Well, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, all I can do is offer it. If people can't be asked to type to get that crown, I know it's a bit of a mish, but if you want it. Okay, so Grex doesn't want it. So Grex given up his spot on the draw. So currently I've won it because no one else is in. I had a look at the comp and the prices aren't the best. What comp? My competition? I know my competition's shit. I know €10 is nothing, but it's more than nothing, if that makes sense. The point is we're doing it. We're giving it a go. The act is the doing, you know, just because the prize sucks. Yeah, currently I won. Yeah, currently I'm winning. It's a scam. Oh, yeah. The prizes, Venno, the prizes are shite. It's not about the prize. Yeah. He's talking about the 100 models painted prizes. What, a paint pot and an empty brush tin? Yeah, I mean, they suck. It's more about the challenge for me. You know, they threw down the gauntlet. The prizes suck. You would think that for 100 models painted, they might gift a model, you know, just a thought. But no, they don't. So yeah, I completely agree. They're a bit sucky. No, it's Chaos Terminator. I don't know if they're old or new ones. I couldn't tell you. I took off the spikes. Well, I assembled 5 myself from a box, new, and I didn't put the spikes on. But then you can tell which ones I didn't assemble because you can see that there's some damage where the spikes were, where I just snapped them off. So you can see the difference between ones I assembled and ones I didn't. But 5 I got second hand, 5 I got new. Agreed, stop motion. Agreed. It's not a super hard competition if you're painting all the time. I agree with that. However, it's just a fun little thing. I found out that Warhammer Helsinki do a thing with the free minis of the month. Oh, I didn't call them. I need to call them and find out if they're going to still hold me the model. If they don't, I can't really enter it. What they do is, with the free model of the month, you get a month to paint it, and then you bring it in on the release date of the next one, and then they take little photos and stuff and do a little social thing, which I thought was quite nice. Oh!
Wow! We got a new crown. We got a new crown. Bull. Hang on, I'm going to have to get a pen and paper. Let me write this down. Bull, you've currently won €10. You're currently the only person in the race. Hang on, I'm going to go get Post-its. 1 second. But you do have to be okay with... you do have to be okay with giving me your name and email. That's the only downside. That's the only way I can do the voucher. Let me get Post-it notes. Right, yeah, so Wayland Games, no, I haven't heard back from Wayland Games. I haven't heard back from them yet. They haven't replied, nor has YouTube about the Create Academy thing. The more we get into January, the more I think they're just not going to notify people who didn't get in. So, but that's why I've set the goals and doing the giveaways, so that when it is finally sets in that it's a no, so I don't get down, I know that I'm doing other stuff. I'm not just waiting for that to be a yes or a no. Well, good luck to you, Bull. If you get it, I think you get like a massively big store discount. But in the meantime, you've currently won €10. Unless someone else wants to enter the draw. Not a bad set of odds, really, frankly. I just realised that if you could also block other people by retaining the #1 spot crown. Ooh, sneaky. Right, let's continue inking these. Done, done, done. That's chainmail, so that's inked. That one's inked. So no, yeah, no on the Wayland Games vouchers thing, Benno. Not yet. You know what? I should push this down a little bit. There we go. Well, you're still in the draw if you want to be, Grex. You're still in the draw if you want to be in it, because you were the first person to get the #1 spot, but then you said no. But if you want to recant that, you can. I'll give you the opportunity to be in the stream, be in the draw. I'll give you that perk. I guess these could be Alpha Legion, I guess, but I just picked up the colours that I found first. Okay, you definitely don't want it. Okay, so Bull's definitely won. That is absolutely fine with me. Oh, you also have to be here when I do the draw as well. Yeah, you also have to be present. You can't just get in the draw, leave, and then get your prize. You have to be here because I need to get your details straight after the stream. So, Bull, you're here till the end. And ironically, today we have an undetermined end time. It depends when the Munchkins get back, or that we hit a certain hour mark where I feel like I'll do something else, but don't know about that. Right, that's inked just fine. Greco's absolutely right. Yeah, we're trying to get on that Creator Academy, so interaction with the channel is a must. We've kind of passed the point. I think they did December was the grading time, but just in case, let's slap them on, and see if we can't. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard. I might just ink all of these fabrics. Where's my grime? Oh, I'd love it. I'd love to do a longer live stream. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. It'd be pretty nice. I like the idea of like it being a long live stream and like coinciding it with other people. So like we all order takeout at the same time, and then we all call it a night and go bed at the same time, wake up, resume the stream at the same time. There's something about that I quite like. And I would probably like I'd try and marathon it, but then to keep me involved and interested, you guys would have to marathon it with me. But then you guys have to go work and stuff as well. So there's no way I could do it. I got kids. There's no way I could do it. No, there's no way you see me sleeping. Ugh. What are you doing? You get out of here, you perverts. There's no way you're going to see me sleeping. No way. Why do you want to see a friggin' hairy-ass potato snoozing away? No way. No way. Oh, wait, hang on. Is there a chat EXP next to the person's name? Is that a thing? Have we just... Venno, explain how you know... What do you mean 5 people have the same EXP? I need that explained. Does it update in real time how much chat EXP you have? Because that's kind of bloody exciting if it is the case. Ah, okay, so it does say. Ooh, so if Ball tells us what his XP is, it will give you a benchmark of what you have to aim for, if he's indeed willing. Maybe he doesn't want more people on the draw. Maybe he wants to get tactical with it. I think we found a mini game. I think we found a nice little mini game that helps me and helps people get prizes as well. The Noble is a pretty new. Fano will help you. He seems to be the man in the know. I got some Slanesh. Should I go crack them out? I'll go get them. I got stuck with them. I didn't finish them. I'll go get them. I got some in a second-hand box. Where the hell did I put my grime wash? Oh, I gone completely blind. What the hell? Oh, there it is. A 75 didn't seem that high to get you into top spot. Didn't seem that high. Ball snuck in there pretty fast. And you were typing whilst he was doing it, so it doesn't seem like that big of a mission to get in there. I guess the biggest hurdle would be to not get flagged by YouTube chat as spamming, so it doesn't let you post them. Why is Greco giving tips on how to get in? There you go. They High Table and I Miss You Table both registered as separate messages as non-spam. Oh, Greco took #1 spot and took it easily. It was what, 4 messages? Pushed him back into first. I tell you what is a good model. I was looking at the Chaos. I basically went to Wayland Games and put on highest price going downwards so I could look at the big models. And the Slanesh one for Sigma, the demon thingy, is a pretty damn nice model. But I feel like with Slanesh, I think they're one of the most difficult factions to paint. Yeah, that one. Yeah, she, he, it. That thing is a nice looking model. Frankly. I have a small confession to make as well on the subject of Slanesh. I don't like the Fulgrim Primarch model. I don't like him. What's Shalaxi? I tell you what is a really good Slanesh model. The one where the demonette or demon, whatever it is, she's playing like a human harp and she's kind of like half flayed the guy to make the strings from tendons. That's a really cool Slanesh model. The little human harp thing. It's a really, really cool model. And it kind of upsets me because it's pretty grim. But that's the whole point, isn't it? I don't know the name. I don't know the name. It's not a big model. It's because it's playing a man harp, so the man is like Guardsman size. But I don't know the name. I couldn't tell you the name. But it is in. She's in. It's in the. You know, they announced the battle forces for this year. Each faction. If you look at the Slanesh faction one, each god, sorry. If you look at the Slanesh one, you'll see the harp player in that box. So there's a way you can track it down. Because that made me go, ooh. But I don't know the name, sorry. There's a Chaos Terminator refresh? What's wrong with these? I think these are fine, no? Unless they do like specific ones like Red Butchers. I quite like the look of the Thousand Suns one. They've kind of grown on me a little bit. Trench Crusade have released a plastic kit, which I thought was rather exciting. I think it was Prussia they released. The question is, Grey Knights Grey Knights and Custodes, they're the ones I'm wanting. Well, I mean, they are cool, but the scale of them is all wrong in relation to everything else. They need to be. I mean, I know when the scale's off for my taste because I just don't buy them. So I don't own a single Grey Knight. Would want to, and I don't own a single Custodes, but would want to. So I know the scale's wonky. Ooh, yeah. I tell you what, the battle box is the Khorne Battle Force is a bit boring. It's not very good. And also the Nurgle Demon Spearhead, it's really crap. It's really rubbish. Like it's not a good box of Nurgle. Yeah, it's not a good box. Not a good box. The Spearhead for Nurgle. I was not impressed. Right, they're all inked. Let's do the heads. So for the first layer, we go a mix of a dab of Scorpion, then Aromatic Blue and Aryan Blue. That's what we're going to go for. Yeah, they released them for the new year. Yeah, there's each Chaos faction has a battle force, and to be honest, they didn't exactly they didn't exactly blow wind up my ass. You know, they didn't really. I wasn't super impressed. I was surprised that they released battle forces, but the contents of which, yeah, I thought the Khorne one was a bit poo. Yeah, I remember that. I'd have to have a look at them again, but none of them jumped out at me as one I would want to buy. Yeah, that's my feeling. They were okay, but not amazing. Oh, is that what it is? You combine them. The Nurgle Spearhead is so poo. No, the Nurgle Spearhead is poo. The Nurgle Spearhead is poo. Okay, yeah, no, that's stop motion. No, that's good. I like that. Yeah, yeah. Papa Nurgle wants his spearheads to be shit. Ah, that's a good one. I didn't even laugh. I was too busy being impressed. Need to get a little bit more paint in that.
No, I'm gonna keep you on retainer for guinea pig for the end of the month, Venno. I have another plan. The reason I wanted to do the giveaway today is because I felt like waiting until the end of the month was too long, but I do need a guinea pig still. So if you're willing to retain your guinea pig status, I will still need a guinea pig for the end of the month. Sweet. Thanks, Em. So at the moment, I was thinking. So this is one of my really, really old skinks, right? So this is one of my really, really old skinks, and I was thinking with these somehow combining this accidental idea that I came up with. Remember that termagant? Where is it? That termagant I was painting that I accidentally figured out an effect. So the model to paint would be these guys. Let me just grab them down. I was thinking of doing these as colourful as I possibly could. These guys, so they're all individuals. There's a chameleon, and then some skinks. Kind of cool skink there. Oh, drop one. And then we got the saurian that I tried to a while ago. And then we got a skink priest with some really delicate feathers. Whoop. And then random skink warrior. And then the other one I dropped was a little skink with a blowpipe. I was thinking of doing them. Yeah, can anyone help out Grex? Is it a Greg issue or is it a me issue? So that's kind of what I was thinking of next. But I kind of want to lean into individual ones. And I've got like a lictor that I've got an idea for based off that Beastman that we did to show like... Because I don't know if lictors still have that active camo effect. But I'm gonna assume that lictors do have the chameleon camo effect. And I'm going to do something with that. I've got some infiltrators that I want to do some camo effects on as well. I've got a parasite of Vortex. Yeah, there's a few things, but it could also be none of those. So I kind of like the idea of getting these Terminators finished, but at the same time,
My attention does kind of wane sometimes. So what I'm doing now is I'm doing all the faces, and then if I lose interest, then I can just say that they're done. Well, it was 10 to open it. I was thinking of doing a rule like the prize wouldn't get released if it dropped below 10, but at the same time, I think that's a bit too much. I think just having the winner, the people in the draw on the stream is fine, if that makes sense. I feel like it's too much doing it that way that I suggested first. Like making it stay over 10. Yeah, that's too much of an ask, I feel. So as long as you're here to win your prize, which is ball, if ball left, then no winner. Also, hi, Avocado. Oh, he is. He is number 2, and you're number 3. Oh! Oh, we might have another one. We might actually have an actual competition. But still, 50-50 odds is still pretty good odds, frankly. Oh. There's a hairbrush in there from that old brush. You see it there? Don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's there, lurking. I see it. Got it. It's kind of looks Alpha Legion, but the reason I'm going this color scheme is like it's the first color that I picked up since the Christmas break. So all my pots were in a bit of a mess because I packed them away to do assembling only. They look like this when they're done. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes the kids squabble. General, I don't know how much you like typing, but you can get yourself a 10 euro Warhammer voucher today for a little bit of typing. You just need that #1 crown. Yeah, just saying. If you're new to Warhammer, $10, $10 off. Right, I need to keep track of these faces that I'm doing. So that one, that one. I don't even feel like I necessarily need to paint the rest of them. Maybe I don't even need to. Maybe if I just do... Thanks, General. Here's a question: if I varnish this, can I then paint over the varnish and continue it? I assume I can. Okay, cool. Because I like the idea of varnishing things and then adding to them at a later date. Oh, yeah, that's too much of a blob. Either way, done with all the metal steel things. You know what? Detail creep is very much a thing. I find myself on some models I get myself a little bit exhausted by doing all the little bits and bobs and gubbins, and I think just not painting every single item is a good idea to go. That's interesting that you go over models. I don't like to go over models because I like to be able to see my progress. But there's been a few times where I've considered going over, but I kind of just... I like having them as a little slice of what my skill was like at the time, you know? So it's yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about painting over models. Painting over other people's models I've got no issue with. I'm fine buying second-hand models and painting over those. I will say this with the draw. That bull has currently won. If you do want in, you need to get that crown sooner rather than later, because I don't know when the Munchkins are back.
I don't have a time. So as soon as I hear them, we'll do the draw. So if you want to get in on that, I would advocate sooner rather than later. Just so you know, guys. That's a really big blob of paint there. Yeah, I mean, it does happen, you know, when you repaint something and you're really, really unhappy with it. And I have repainted one or two for that reason. I get you on that one. Yeah, I feel you. I don't need any new minis. I'm definitely at the point where, yeah, those goblin stamps, and then to flesh out the amount of colours, magnets, tools, that's where I'm going this year. I don't need more models. You know, don't get me wrong, if the channel takes off and Warhammer wants to send me some, that's a different story entirely, you know what I mean? But as far as buying, nah, I think I'll just give out the vouchers. Increase other people's collections. I tell you what I've done. That's the third time in a row I've filled in one of those gaps on the halo. I don't know why I've got so bad at doing that, but what is actually really satisfying is actually interacting with your pile of shame. Like I did all the assembling over the Christmas break, and with the streaming, I'm painting loads more. It's really nice to make some real progress with it. I know not everyone can afford to spend this much time, and I could lose this time any moment really if there's a real life change. You know what I mean? But it's nice to be able to interact with it for now. It's good.
80's not that many. Doable. You can enter. You can do the March 6th thing with Warhammer. 100 models by March 6th. You could do that. You've paid 35 this year? Wait, we're only on January, what, 4th? How on earth? Ah, skeletons. Do you know what army I think would be really good for like contrast paints? The Grand Cafe. I can't say it. Cafe. You know the new faction for Old World. I reckon they. Well, I know they do because my friend bought them and he uses almost exclusively contrast paints and they look really nice. Ah, okay. But still pretty impressive numbers, frankly.
currently, it looks like weekday evenings we've done 2 weekend evenings, sorry, and then weekday daytime like now. But today is a special case. Today we'll be streaming now for 3 hours, and then when the kids are down, I'll do another 3 hours. So today's a bit of a He-Man day, which is pretty amazing. So yeah, today's but it's but the streams weren't always 2 hours. The 3 hours thing has just happened quite organically, actually, because I'm trying to eat into this 1,000 hours of painting / live streaming to really up the painting skills. So yeah, so that's kind of the schedule. It's not great. It's a bit janky, and it entirely depends on my parenting responsibilities, if they've been fulfilled or not. So, but yeah, it's pretty good so far. I'm pretty bloody excited for the streaming. Like, we accidentally fell into it back in October, and now I absolutely love it, which kind of helps if you love streaming. Like, if you get a kick out of it, and I do, because it's like hobby power up, hobby combine, and it's some social, which is really, really necessary as a human being. You need to be able to talk to people. Bull, is this your first stream you've joined? I feel it is. Joined stream first time, won a prize straight away. That's kind of cool. Bull, after this stream, if you have Discord, hop on there and you can PM me the deets. If you don't, which is absolutely fine, you can email it. Are you not? Yeah, you are. Yeah, but you don't. No, you don't. No. Bull, no. That's not how it works. Getting number one spot gets you in the draw. It's not if you're holding number one spot at the end of the stream, you win. That's not the contest. You're in the draw because you got to the number one spot. All right? Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. We got it wrong. Let me clarify. Getting to the number one spot gets you into the draw. You've currently won it because you're the only person who has entered the draw. You're the only person who's got to number one. Greco doesn't want it. He got number one. So currently, in that draw pool of people who hit number one, you're the only person in it. So you have a 100% chance of winning currently. You don't have to hold it. You just have to get it, right? Sorry, I didn't clarify that. Yeah, you don't have to hold the spot. You just have to get there once and you're in the draw. That's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You don't need to panic. You're in the draw. You currently still have won. You haven't lost anything. At the moment, you've definitely won it. It's a 100% chance the draw will select you. Greco's just typing, but he's making people work harder, but he still, wants to chat, which is fine. So, But, Bull, you do have to be present for the draw. Yeah, because I need your details at the end of the stream, immediately after the stream. So, yeah, immediately after the stream, I need your deets. If I don't do it straight after the stream, I won't do it. I do have a Discord, yeah. I do have a Discord. We've got to be a little bit secretive with the invites. So if you just go see Venno, super secret. Venno is the unofficial gatekeeper. Yes, please, Venno. I had it open for all when I was putting like a link that never timed out in the descriptions, but we just started getting automated scam nonsense joining the Discord, so I had to put it on. Like, I wanted it just to be available for everyone, but no, there's fucking dick munches trying to ruin things. Like, you give someone something, someone else will try and screw it up. Can't have nice things with some people. It's just unfortunate. Some people just really get a kick out of screwing other people over. So, yeah, it's the downside of people. Personally, I think like you just kind of mirror who you surround yourself with. So I'm trying to find nice people. That's what I'm trying to find. Oh, Discord. Ah, it's not a picture. Brr, it's ballistic. Bull, don't post your full name and email in the Discord. Don't do that. All right, just hold on, okay? You joined, that's good, but yeah, don't don't go telling everyone your deets. Well, you never know, Bull. I just want you to keep you covered. You know, you never know. So, you know, I slip up and make mistakes sometimes. Just thought I'd help you out. Wasn't calling you an idiot. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, Bull! As you are currently the winner of this draw, once we've got it all sorted and done, would you be able to let me know that it came through all okay? Because it's the first one we're doing. So if you'd be willing just to pop on and say, "Hey, yeah, it came through just fine. Thank you very much," that would be great, just so that we could get some confirmation on it working. Because I've never sent one out before. Don't worry, Ven. You'll still get to guinea pig. I have a plan. Alright, Ven, catch you later, buddy. I think we might be aiming for the 3-hour mark, maybe, so if you're about, but there's also the evening. I'm gonna do a double, I think. I think it's gonna be a double day. That's the plan. Oh, pick. Whoa, what the hell? Hang on a second. I need to go have a look at that. What the earth is that thing? Hiya! Oh, I can't. I'm gonna crush that salamander if I just close the door like that. Ah, you're fucked. I just smashed my head. Ooh, I don't even recognise that model. That pose is amazing. The pose for the Chaos Space Marine, he's like, guys, what the hell's that over there? I imagine him on like a demon world. He's like, you guys see that? I don't even recognise that model. Don't even recognise it. I don't know why, but that little cackle that I did. Do you remember the 1989 Batman when Joker falls off the building and he's lying on the ground and his little laugh box is going? I feel like I can do an amazing impression of that. Let me try. Hang on. In my mind, that is a 1-for-1 perfect impression of that laugh box. You have to watch the film to check it. You'll just have to take my word. In fact, don't watch the film. That was a 1-for-1 perfect impression of that Joker laugh box impression. I'm just going to go... get my coffee. That's a really nice model. The base as well is particularly good. Stream scuffed? Scuffed? What are we on about here? Okay, need to mix up a little bit more of that. Looks like we're just doing the faces. Looks like that's what we've kind of stumbled into, which is fine. Is it? Yeah, it's a good laugh. I think I nailed it. Well, not even think. I definitely nailed it. You don't even need to look up the 1989 Batman. It's it was spot on, identical, top notch impression there, table. It's total recall. It's making me do all the impressions. I'll blow this place and be back home in time for pancakes. I'd love to hear it. Catch you later, KS. I think Bull's gonna be. I don't think he even needs good luck. I think he's won it. Yeah, it's a big. If you see me on later, definitely come say hey, hi KS, because it means I've done a double streaming day, which is pretty amazing. They haven't really happened, so yeah, I'll be pretty excited to actually manage that. Goremongers, they're beastmen, right? Goremongers are beastmen, is that right? Okay, right. I saw semi-shoulders and faces with one layer on them, so I can start lightening it up on every face. I think I should go in and do the eyes now. I'm just going to white them so that we can then get in and do the... I might just get away with a yellow ink. I don't... God, this Corax white is just a shambles. So I'm going to try and get it as accurate as possible, but if it doesn't work out, it's not a massive issue because I've got the next layer of bluey greens to do. No, far from it. There's the next blend up of the greens, and then it's edge highlighting of Cinnabite. And no Gauze Blaster green, and I've only done the chest, the heads, and the shoulders. So I'm not even sure how much the rest of the body needs, or just continue doing it piecemeal, bit by bit. Like I don't know how much away from the heads you actually necessarily need to do. I'm kind of curious. Similar to what I've done with my other Terminators. Maybe you could just get away with doing it. Part of me thinks of doing like the heads and stuff and then varnishing it and then just touching up a bit as and when I feel like it. Oh, sorry, stop. Sorry, my bad. I got mixed up. You haven't posted any pictures of the skellies, I've noticed, in the old Discord. It doesn't matter if I mess these up because they get inked twice and then the little recesses get fixed. But it is nice practice.
That first eye was perfect. Jesus Christ, I didn't realise. That was really nice. That was really satisfying. With the... So I found out that this guy... I got told, I think by Venno, that this is a Chaos Sorcerer in Terminator armor. So I think I'm going to go colourful with this guy. I think just completely covered in the winds of Chaos magic. I think that's what I'm going to do for him. I think I can really go... Maybe that could be the colourful model that I paint. Maybe I don't even need to do the Seraphim just yet. Stop. You can post whatever you want, buddy. Don't post. It's entirely up to you. No pressure whatsoever. You can post as much or as little as you like. It's all good, buddy. Now, I know this is already oranged, but I'm going to put some white on there anyway. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is to my arithmetic blue, striking scorpion blue, striking scorpion green, and Aryan blue mix, I'm going to just blend it up to Gauze Blaster. That's what I'm going to do. I don't necessarily need to use such a big brush for this, actually. This is a very watery mix. It's pretty much ideal for going into recesses, which is what I don't want to have happen.
That's looking friggin' delish, that is. Hey, Grex. Oh, yeah, white and then orange ink is the way to go. That really comes out. That's already looking pretty good. God, I love it when you start bringing the colours up. It's so satisfying. 5 a.m. for you. It is 10 past 2 in the afternoon. Nice. Hey, look, we're all making progress. Oh, yeah, sorry, Grex. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I can do that. I'll get that for you now. Let me grab a few out. Right, yeah. Hang on 1 second. Yeet. Okay, so I've got like my old Death Guard, and then my my revised paint scheme. They went through a few iterations. Let's crack out these. This guy is fine, and then this guy. Okay. Right, so as it seems with all Death Guard, they keep throwing Poxwalkers at you, and my Poxwalkers were a nightmare to do. So the Poxwalkers were the first thing I did. So I was trying to go for not green, so that it was like yellowy manky. I quite like this now looking back on it, but this one's really ancient. You can see it's a lot of Agrax on it. It's pretty Agrax heavy. No real edge highlighting, but it's very... That's those. And then I tried to do Death Guard. And this is like Death Guard green. Again, a lot of inks. Just generic copper on the bells and then highlighted with bone. But again, I didn't like it. Don't like the feel of it. It's the Death Guard green. I can't seem to blend it in. Or should I say, at the time of painting these are really old as well. This is what edition of 40k had Death Guard in? 9th? No, 8th, 7th? I forget. But whatever one had Death Guard in, that's what these are from. So then they look like that. Then I decided to go more towards the Heresy armor. This one's a bit of a bug guy, but it's more the Heresy colors. I've got Typhus here. Here's Typhus. I trimmed that whole top bit off. I don't like sticky out bits, so this is my Typhus. This is actually one of those models that got repainted. I repainted this guy. I tried to make the robe look like it was skin. Those little nurglings under his foot were really fun to paint. And then, so with this one, all of this is in the recesses, all that flesh you see gunked in there, that's all green stuff. And then this is a fist from an ogre kit. I wanted to give him like a big manky, halfway on your way to spawn, massive fist, and like manky bulbous arm. I've got a couple of more conversions. This one, I cut the barrel off the gun. You can see that I've shortened the barrel, and what I did was on the back, I stuck them on as chimneys, and then all of this manky flesh here, this is all green stuff flesh. Yeah, I've done that. I think 8 is just chaos number in general, isn't it? And then this guy, he, again, flesh in the recesses. All of this manky stuff is green stuff, and this is from the leftover Scythe Guys kit that I've got. So I made like chainsaw hockey stick. But all this flesh here, this is just a made up weapon. And all of this is all green stuff, all to kind of like blur the line between limb and weapon. So he's just got his fingers still, but the rest is all kind of Akira / manky flesh. So yeah, that's my Death Guard. I'm very pleased with them. And like I say, the vehicles are going to be Death Guard. That's where I'm going with them. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with those. And I think I will do green stuff because I'm itching to paint my old One Eye conversion. What I did was I cleaned him up. So this is my, it's the kind of fix from 10th edition. But I've changed him to make him look like old One Eye, because I like old One Eye. And then I've put these little Predator mandibles, because I'm a big Predator fan, on there. But he's got a half and half face. But I need to get some green stuff, just a little bit of green stuff in these gaps, just to clean up those edges. But then he's good to go. And I figure if I'm doing green stuff and super glue anyway, then I want to get the most out of my little bottle of super glue before it dries. So I'll do the 2 Nurgle vehicles, and I really want to do those Nurgle vehicles as well. So yeah, I should really do some green stuff in at some point soon. But there you go, Grex. That's my my Nurgles. I do like them, but I still shite. I don't have a huge amount, but I've got a few. Mortarion as well. The fact that he's hovering really intimidates me. I won't put those in the cabinet yet. I'm just going to put them in this pot and continue painting. But yeah, Mortarion, he really, like, I'm not sure I can do Mortarion yet. But the idea is when I get comfortable enough with the paint scheme, then I can do the Primarchs. Thanks, Grex. Appreciate that. Painting in sub-assembly. What, the Nurgles? Painting Primarchs in parts might be a way to go. I've got Lion. I think he's a good second choice. I think, to be honest, the best entry-level Primarch would be Rabute Girlyman. I think he would be the right way to go. I think he would be the initial one. But I think Girlyman would be the first one to go with. But I kind of like to have them all, but I've screwed up that eye. I'm going to clean that off right now. Yeah, the wings themselves they're just astronomical. But I kind of want to go big miniatures this year. If I'm going to get a miniature, I think I might get one big one. I might do that. But then again, I've got some miniatures that are quite big that I should assemble that I have here. So, it's nice problem to have though.
Ah.
Whey! That's nice of her. I'd love some, if you're able, I'd love some progress pics. Because I don't, like I said yesterday, I don't have any experience with airbrushing, so it would all be, it would all be interesting, all be informative. Nice. Base color scheme, no, I haven't. I haven't figured that out at all yet. Yeah, I don't know at all what to do for the base. Yeah, it's definitely my weakness deciding on colors. The Martian red, it's nice, but I'm already doing it for my other Terminator army. I'm kind of behind on base colors. I was thinking, you see that there's a lot of pigment splashed on the base from the legs. I was thinking of maybe working that into the base somehow. Like not painting over it, but somehow, I don't know, doing something with that. I don't know what it could be, but I was thinking of doing something with that, so I might ink it maybe. I don't know. Yeah, just like, warp rifty colors. If I'm going to go for it colors wise with the sorcerer, something jarring, something that doesn't quite make sense would be nice, because chaos doesn't adhere to any particular rules. Yeah, the brush. It's a lesson to be learned. Don't use old ass brushes just because they're big and you think you get more coverage. I've had a lot of bristles. I've got better at picking them out, but Yeah, it's kind of annoying, and it was totally avoidable if I hadn't have been impatient. Because the thing is, yesterday's stream, I got a little bit stressed out that I wasn't making much progress, so I was trying to like speed it along. But yeah, I won't be using that brush again for this. That's for sure. Especially if it's as it's shedding, it's worthless brush that sheds its bristles. But yeah, I had a little bit of problem with it. My grandma once made me waffles, but she used an old brush to put the oil in the waffle pan, and there was loads of bristles. I thought it was the eyebrows at the time. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, bristles or eyebrows, you were right to refuse. You know, either one is awful. Right, so I think we're going to end the stream at the 3 hour mark. So this is your last chance to get in on that draw, guys, okay? Currently, Bull wins it, but if you want to get in on it, you got to type enough messages to get that #1 crown, okay? And then you're in the draw. Yeah, so just saying, heads up, last chance. Get typing or copy pasting if you want in. But yeah, Bull, as it seems though, you're in pretty good shape. It doesn't look like anyone really can be asked. So it looks like you've won it. Unless someone else does. KS is second. Yeah, Greco, he was playing pretty good defense for you, Bull, to be honest. That was when it was most active. So I think I think you might need to owe him a little thank you if you win. I think he did you a solid there. Oh, what big vampire monster? The zombie dragon? The zombie dragon thing? Is that the one you mean? Or do you mean the big hunchback guy? I've seen the big hunchback guy. He's way bigger than you'd think. Oh, I know the one. Yeah. That's a lovely model. The one that's kind of like a cat thing, right? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, the RAM prices are ridiculous. It's all being used up for AI nonsense, right? If I'm not mistaken. So it completely torpedoes anyone wanting to build a computer for a hobby. So yeah, that's sucky. It's even delayed the launch of the next gen consoles as well. And just what? What for? More AI slop? Like it's just. Do we even need it? I'd rather have RAM and the next generation of consoles. I mean, I'm not even off PS4. I got given a PS4 by my cousin. I haven't got a PS5 yet, so I guess I don't need the next generation of consoles. But the fact that people can't build their own PCs because of the RAM prices is... Like, it's the same thing with what happened with graphics cards. Like, Bitcoin miners. Like, people couldn't get their graphics cards. You know, it's frustrating. So it looks like there's a lot of edge highlighting going to go down. Part of me is starting to think that I don't even need to... I'm kind of starting thinking, like, why even paint the rest of it? Like, you could just have them like this. I bought RAM 32 gig DDR5, 6000 megahertz for $159 US, January 2024. Now it's being sold for $410. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Right, so we managed to bring a lot of these models up to this position, which isn't too shabby at all, really. So there's going to be a lot of edge highlighting in the next stream, that's for sure, on the heads and shoulders. But we get those edge highlighted, and then we can do some gold. And I might be able to get away with... I'm kind of tempted to not fully paint them all. I don't know. This one's very nearly done as well. This needs some edge highlighting in silver. But this is getting quite far. Right, so... It's the draw time. Right, let me get a random number generator to generate all these numbers. And I'll just click go and it will pick someone from the draw at random. Who could it be? couldn't possibly say. Let's press that button. Beep. Oh, it's just sifting through all those numbers. Oh, and it's selected a winner at random. Bull, you've won. Congratulations. you've won the draw. You have hopefully a €10 gift voucher coming to you. So as soon as we end this stream, I'm going to hop over to Discord, and then you PM me your deets, and I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to try and get that sent over to you. If it doesn't work for whatever reason, I know what are the chances, Bull? An astronomically low chance of you actually winning, and you did. Congratulations. So yeah, you come over to Discord and we get that sorted out. If it doesn't for some reason work, then we get the 10 to you some other way. All right. But that's what we do. I'm going to remove the blue tech now. Let's have a look. 9 likes, 4 people watching. So the giveaway didn't really influence anything. It did, however, reduce my bank balance by €10. So, jury's out on that. I thought $10 gift voucher was enough for people to type. Evidently, it wasn't. So what I think, it's relative. That $10 is a lot to me, but maybe not necessarily a lot to everyone else. But even so, congratulations, Bull. There we have it. The rest of you, thanks so much for watching. Do appreciate it. We will do more giveaways because it's all well and good me saying do nice things, but got to do it in the real world. Got to ante up and actually do these things in the real world. I'm a big fan of that. So there should be another stream later today. But in the meantime, take care, guys. Yeah, don't worry. Stop. Don't feel bad. It's fine. And I'll see you again later on, hopefully. If I do have another stream today, that's going to be a mega day for streaming. But yeah, all right. See you on Discord, Bull. And for the rest of you, catch you later, hopefully. Loves ya. Bye.